So the gist is Blizzard is getting backlash because they relented to China basically laying the smackdown on this tournament winner because he supported the Hong Kong protesters, correct? Is that it in a nutshell?
Yeah, if you really want to boil it down to something
really simplifying it, but yeah.
Really simplifying
Why are we boycotting Blizzard? Why aren't we boycotting China?
Why don't we?
Because it hurts
both?
us too much?
Why don't we do both?
No, I'm just saying, like, Blizzard is just...
Blizzard's what?
They're just a business. They really don't have a horse in the race except to make money.
Yeah,
like,
that is their horse.
That's their horse.
That is their horse.
But why are we boycotting just Blizzard? Like, they're not the ones who wanted this kid, this tournament winner.
Yeah, they did.
But Blizzard's the American company, though. Like, our influence as Americans can only flex so much on China, but...
Why not? Don't buy their products.
Don't buy their products?
Yeah.
Okay, good luck
but
with that,
when it comes to Blizzard, Blizzard is an American company, and their effects from hashtag boycott Blizzard, which is trending...
Yo, us
is going
saying...
to be affect more directly.
Us saying, as consumers, boycott China, good luck with that, sounds just as silly as expecting a business to say, ignore China, good luck with that. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's almost...
But it's been done before.
Then we boycott that business.
It's
because they're dealing
the
things.
It's been done
so
before,
let's be American and let's hurt an American business.
Yes.
For
they messed up. They messed up. Why should we?
Yes.
Why should we not hurt them?
Yes, for turning their
messed
backs
up?
on democracy and freedom. Yes, absolutely. Screw
They
those
messed
guys.
up.
Yes.
We should dogpile them.
I mean, it's happened before. Like, have you ever heard of the whole Winnie the Pooh thing? Like, Winnie the Pooh, the show, was banned in China because people have compared Winnie the Pooh to China's prime minister, like how he looks, and it was banned in China.
All right.
And now the idea is that if they can change the way Winnie the Pooh looked or something, so that it was able to be viewed in China, and then they would appease them, right?
Okay.
They didn't do that. They were like, okay, well, I'm not gonna show Winnie the Pooh in your country then.
Okay.
Which is that's called
perfect.
sticking with your guns.
Yeah, it's called being
and like
sticking
and
with your morals.
The hypocrisy with Blizzard is because their whole core values of Blizzard are everybody has a voice and freedom of speech and like.
But Blizzard is not a non-profit company. They're for profit. And if China accounts for I don't know what the number is, but a sizable number. Let's define sizable. 35% of their business, their income.
Okay.
It's not
so
even
do you know what the number is?
It's like 17,
it's
right?
It's not that much. Yeah, it was like 17.
It's like 7. It's like 20-ish. No more than 20.
20-ish.
No more than 20.
Okay, so if China accounts for 20% of their revenues, how could you just say, we'll just do without?
What's worse, losing 20% of your revenue or losing 80% of your revenue because everyone else is pissed at you? I'd rather lose 20.
I don't think they're going to lose 80% of the revenue.
But this is the theoretical, if the boycott goes through and people are just like, F Blizzard, I'm not buying any more of their products or anything.
I get it. Bro, I get it.
I mean,
I get it, but I think we're yelling.
I guess you do.
We're yelling at the wrong. I mean, we're venting our frustrations at the wrong entity.
I mean,
I disagree.
I think the American frustration towards China has been pretty vented for the past couple of decades. Like everyone already knows that China sucks, as far as having rights
we didn't even read
and
the story anyway.
Basic human dignity and stuff. Everyone already knows that. But when Blizzard turns tail like that, an American company,
an American company is
it's
choosing
basically
money over
you're
freedom?
choosing money over American values, and yes, the financially or the fiscally the fiscal idea to make more money would obviously be to appease China, but that's shitty. That's not the American way, man.
I get it. I mean, we're having a discussion on a lot of variables that we don't know about. We don't know if that 20% will make or break the company. We don't know that.
No, we don't.
And if they had a meeting and said, yeah, we cannot afford to lose 20% of gross revenues, not profit, 20% of gross revenues puts us in the red.
Good.
Oh my gosh. I mean, you're telling a business to basically
take the L.
Yeah, just go out of business.
They won't go out of business.
They wouldn't go out of business.
Again, you guys are making assumptions.
Yeah,
very
because it's a correct
far-reaching assumptions, but you don't know what their margins are. You don't know what they need.
I mean, but about 2/3 of the rest of the world, though, they have
everyone else. Like, how can they go out of business with 1/3?
How can they go out of business only by losing? China?
I don't know, but that's the point that I'm trying to make to you. That I don't know, and since I don't know, you don't know, and since we don't know, if just be with me, work with me here. Let's say that it did. Let's say that 20% of gross revenues puts them out of business. Do you still stand by boycott Blizzard?
Yes.
Wow.
I would say so, yeah. I would
Wow.
say so, yeah. I would say so.
This is something you just can't do. You're an American company. You cannot do this.
Okay. Very well.
All right. Moving on with that story since he doesn't care about that.
I just don't like seeing people lose their rights, man. Like Hong Kong is like they have rights. They have freedom. It's democratic over there, and
I mean,
I want them
kinda.
I mean,
they're trying to be
more than the rest of China.
No, the guy who won, he's not thrown in jail, right?
Mm-hmm. No.
All he did is he can't get supported by Blizzard anymore.
I mean, if he was Chinese, he'd be thrown in jail.
It's not like they violated his human rights. They revoked his gamer privileges. There's a big difference there. There's no violation of basic human rights. There is a revocation of gamer privilege.
You're bringing in things that aren't even in the argument.
I'm not even all that.
That's all that happened.
I'm not even all that
I can
mad
make
about
up stuff too.
Look, I'm not even all that mad about the punishment that Blitzchung has received. Like, he got banned for a year and lost the tournament winnings. Like, there have been worse things that happened.
So,
yes, it's the principle of it.
That was way
it
too
is
harsh.
the principle.
So because of that, let's all band together and boycott and possibly bankrupt an American company. That's freaking genius. I'm being very sarcastic, but that's.
I got that. Yes.
I don't understand.
That's really, really dumb.
Okay, you're skipping over the other parts of it, but I mean, I can cherry pick whatever I want too. So.
Oh, I like that, Jerry.
Okay, all right. Just go ahead and I think I kind of really
derailed the whole story.
No, I presented the part where I think we're venting at the wrong entity. So go ahead and tell me how I'm wrong.
Blizzard punished this guy with, the year of not playing and took away his tournament money.
Okay.
This punishment would not have been this harsh if Blizzard was not scared of China and losing their market value in China. Therefore, Blizzard was like, crap, we have to kind of cater and destroy this guy with this punishment because that's what China would want.
Shane, let's censor this guy.
Okay.
That's bad. That's an American company catering to China over their values.
Okay.
That's why I'm pissed.
It's an American company censoring somebody.
Censoring calls for freedom.
Censoring calls for freedom.
Oh, for money.
In order to appease
a communist
Chinese
government.
Overlords.
For money.
For money.
That is why people are mad.
Which is why there's all these.
They're mad. Go ahead and start a crowd, a GoFundMe. Everybody that wants to boycott. Everybody wants to boycott Blizzard. Start a GoFundMe and fund this gamer. Reimburse him his winnings.
He's already being reimbursed by another company, actually.
That's what I mean. It's bro. Blizzard is not dumb. They saw what happened to Uber. China saw how powerful Uber was getting. Uber's an American company. They got booted, and they created their own Didi Chuxing, whatever their Uber is, right? Relabeled over there. Google got booted from China,
right?
And they said, all right, we're gonna have our own Baidu. All right.
Okay.
Activision is one Thanos snap away from being banned from China, and that Thanos snap is, like you said, 20% of gross revenues. That can easily make or break.
Assuming which we don't know.
Which we don't know. But what I'm saying is, they're not dumb. Okay. They're not dumb, and they didn't put this guy in jail. They didn't hurt him. They didn't kill him. They just took away his prize money, and he already got reimbursed by somebody else. It's just gamer privilege. Where? Let's go after Blizzard. Come on, man. Like it's there's so many more things at stake that we're trying to overlook, but you can't. You just can't. You can't overlook.
That's right.
them.
We can't overlook them.
We can't. Hold on. This doesn't mean that I'm pro-China.
I guess you're pro-China.
No.
Cabrera's pro-China, everybody.
Sounds a lot like communist propaganda, but okay.
Right. No. I never mentioned. I'm not defending China. I'm defending Blizzard.
So you're defending Blizzard, therefore defending China.
I'm defending Blizzard because they're just
they're just making the sound business choice.
Correct.
Yes, against
America
values.
against American values.
It's not against America.
It is though. I mean,
Okay,
sure,
you know what? I'm
Hong
done
Kong
talking
isn't
about this subject.
in
I'm
America.
done talking about this. We're gonna talk about PS5.
But
now.
it's not even all right. But there was more to it.
It's like looking real Chinese.
But it's not. But there's even more to it because it wasn't actually this guy in Hong Kong. How would you feel?
Why don't you Photoshop a Chinese
about the
flag over
guy-
a 6 shirt right now?
Did you hear about the collegiate league? There was a American collegiate Hearthstone league.
Of course he did it. He probably
Where
skipped right
two
over it.
guys who are American collegiate esports players.
Okay.
These guys held up a sign that said "Free Hong Kong, Revolution of Our Age" or something like that.
Boycott
These guys
Blizzard.
are American in America, and these guys got sent in like that, like in 5 seconds. Like literally, we're on the feed. The guy pulled a sign up. Feed cuts.
Okay.
Do you think that's any different? Do you think, because now this took place in America with Americans
Saying what
and
they want.
saying what they want about another country. Like, because in America, you can say what you want about another country. That's the whole part of freedom of speech.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your thoughts on that?
Who cut the feed?
Blizzard. It was a
Blizzard did.
Blizzard stream.
Blizzard did.
Yeah. Well, it's all along the same vein. Yeah. I mean, it's really crappy, man. But they might be holding.
Now it's
they might
crappy.
have their feet over the flames.
Now it's crappy.
And it's honestly, it's because China's just just
Squeezing their nuts.
holding their nads, and they're just saying uncle. They're just saying uncle immediately. You know what?
All right, let's talk about PS5.
It's like, so I'll play devil's advocate
Done with
here.
this
The
story.
First Amendment doesn't mean anyone owes you airtime. Okay, you know what? I can agree to that, I guess.
Blizzard's got 5,000 employees, man. Like,
But it's been a lot of employees
I
are
put-
staging protests. They're walking out. There
yeah,
was
but not
a
all
Hearth-
5,000.
No, of
Hearthstone-
course not.
Like,
Yeah, of
but
course
like, but well-known people like a Hearthstone caster, Brian Kibler. He was he's been casting Hearthstone tournaments for a while. He quit because of what happened.
I mean, it's. I just find it hypocritical that we want to ask a business to potentially commit suicide, where that'd be like us trying to commit financial bankruptcy, on a personal level, to boycott Chinese goods.
Okay, but we're not censoring people.
Yeah,
so-
but it's like censoring people, and it's like abandoning a cause. This person is trying to.
I guess
raise
when you
awareness for
own
his
a
cause,
bit.
you know?
I can't even say that. Never mind. I'll say it later.
What is that?
Should we?
Should I-
What is that? What do we do?
I don't think you know what that means, bro.
I don't know what
I have
that
no
means.
idea.
But ni hao, bro, ni hao.
Ni hao.
Again,
Whatever.
for anybody out there who might misinterpret it, might misinterpret the stance that I'm taking. I'm not pro-China. I'm pro.
I mean, you said.
I'm pro just making.
I'm just
staying
not-
alive. That's
I'm
all I'm
just
saying.
not-
I'm just pro.
I'm just not pro
I'm
China.
pro abandoning my morals and
I'm
staying
not-
alive.
I'm not pro China owning everything. Can we all agree on that, right? We that's messed up. Because they basically hold everybody by the wrist. Every company they have their hand in
Right.
every pot. Continually appeasing them when they're pissed is not going to stop that. It will just do the opposite. If you want to truly to stop China from being the boss, we have to be like, no, F you China.
Again, how easy is it to say to
I mean-
mandate this from others? But
Sure.
let's look inwardly to ourselves. Are we gonna pay so much more to boycott China ourselves? If we really want to stick it to China,
Yes.
how much pain are you willing to endure by everything costing so much more?
Hopefully
if you
a
really,
lot.
really, in your heart, want to say stick it to China.
Hopefully a lot of pain, I'm not in those shoes right now, so I don't really know, but
You
hopefully
are.
a lot,
We are
yeah.
though.
We are, though, is what-
because we buy everything.
Exactly. So it's very easy to, hey, you should do this, stick it to China.
I mean,
I'm
well,
also
there's
not
a
a
finger pointing back at us.
multi-billion-dollar
Well, you should do
business.
There's
this.
probably other
Boycott
sources,
China
though.
too.
I'm also not a multi-million-dollar business with multiple markets in multiple other countries. So, I mean,
Say it again.
I'm also not a multi-million-dollar business with multiple markets in multiple other countries. So, there's that. I understand what you're saying, Sig. I understand what you're saying from the business point of view. I just don't agree with it. Because if you're a business, you're making that much money, you can cut that off. But that's why we have discussions.
But yeah, I mean, It would be terrible either way. It would be a loss. It would boil down to lost money. People would lose their jobs. It would be a mess. And I guess it would really all just boil down to how much pain
I'd be willing to make a bet right now.
endure.
If Blizzard did not have China in their market, they'd be fine. I'll make a bet on that right now.
Say it again.
I'll make a bet right now that if Blizzard did not have any Chinese market, they'd be fine.
I can't take that bet because I don't know what their financial.
I don't know what it is either, but I'll still take the bet.
They might be one of those companies that's just barely making ends meet.
Really?
They might be. I don't know.
I do.
World of Warcraft.
I do know because they had their sales. It's not their sales report. Was it quarterly investing meeting or end of yearly financial report or whatever? 2018 was their most profitable year ever. They can afford it. Now, when you're a business and you're making so much money, the money blinds you. A lot of businesses do that. Google, Apple, a lot of people do that. So that's where you kind of have your values be strong or weak. So
I see where you're coming from. And from the perspective of most consumers, Blizzard looks like this, like you said, giant multi-billion dollar corporation that can afford to take a 20% haircut, right? It wouldn't put them out of business, is what you're saying. You know what? I agree with that. If it won't put you out of business, hey, let's go. # America. I'm down for it. But if it did, I would say, sorry, guys. Take your winnings away. That's all. I mean, legit. If I was the CEO of Blizzard,
time for you to have some creative business ideas.
If I could take the haircut, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's.
I mean but then that
if
that
I can't,
falls on the executive power to be like,
exactly.
oh, like I make God
Exactly.
money. Oh, I can make less than God money.
If
but still be okay.
I was the CEO of Blizzard, I would appease China. I would write a personal check to that gamer and be like, yo, I just got to do the save face. I don't want to put 5,000 of my employees on the unemployment line just because this is the scenario in which they cannot take the 20% haircut. Okay?
Right.
If they could, I would say, boom, 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 let's go, America. But if I can't, I would do exactly what this guy did. I'm just letting you know right now. I mean, I would rather have 5,000 of my beloved employees still have a job if it came to the point where either we either cannot take it or we appease China. That's it.
Okay.
Take the loss or appease China. It's actually an easy decision.
Okay. Now it's going to be very interesting to see how far this quote-unquote boycott goes, if it has any tangible effect. Most of them don't. That's why Blizzard's probably just like, okay, whatever.
It's true.
So we'll see.
But there have been a lot of people dropping their accounts. A lot of people who are spending years
There is a graph.
and
I did
years
see a
and
graph
years on World of Warcraft just dropping their accounts.
Yeah, I did see a graph on, I think it was Layman Gaming. They had a graph. It was like cancellations of Blizzard accounts. It was just like steady.
Skyrockets.
Spike.
It is pretty crazy.
So yeah, there's different sides of the story.
I like our little talks. Well, I mean, it might not even matter all that much what Blizzard did because it might end up shooting them back in the foot anyways because of Reddit.